Sad times today. We've just lost one of our best players, but the upside is it's £100+ million sale. Welcome back everybody to the Bolton save, and we're doing reasonably well. We've been it's been a difficult time. We've been playing the top teams recently, and we have been struggling for a little bit of form and some massive news. We are in the January window, and it's a very, very sad day. A very sad day. We have just gone and lost one of our star, well, probably our star player. Let me show you who I mean. We've lost Iglesias. Yes, we had no choice in the matter. A certain team, well, you'll probably see, Chelsea, came in, put a bid on him, and the board accepted, no questions asked. I would never let him go no matter how much money. He's only 20 years old, 22. He is, well, I think he's a world-class player already. I think he is very elite as well. 4.5 star, age 22. What can you say about this guy? He is absolutely brilliant. Shall we see how much he's gone for? You can see why the board say, yeah, all right, we'll snap your hands off. And bear in mind, we were in the red. So here goes then. Ta-da! £106 million. We've sold a player for £106 million. Now, because of this, and because of all the extras, we didn't get an awful lot out of it for the transfer budget. In fact, because they put 25% on it, we didn't get hardly anything. 20 million, something daft like that in the end. It was hardly anything to go into the window with, and we had to find a replacement very, very quickly. With Iglesias going, we've had to play a few matches without him, and I tell you what, it has been damn difficult, I tell you. But we have brought in a replacement. Shall we see who he is? He's been with us before. There's a clue. Ruben Reyes. He comes in as a 4-star, 22-year-old, virtually player for player almost. Not as good as Iglesias, granted. However, Ruben Reyes does make McNally look 10 times better, and well, he's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I mean, them stats speak for themselves. He's been with us before. We know what he's capable of, and we've paid a premium for him as well, going up to £81 million. Yes, there's been a lot of wheeling and dealing with this contract. Yeah, we're going to see a lot more money coming out over the next year or so. It's we couldn't do anything else. They weren't, Barcelona were not going to let him go. So in the end, we've had to pay it. Finances. It does mean we have 50 million in the bank, but we have got nothing left in the pot. And as you can see, they've increased it to 40% of the transfer revenue. So ideally, we don't want to sell anybody else because we're not going to see any of that money. So we sell somebody for 100 million, we'll only see 40. So how is that fair? How is that fair? So they obviously want money in the bank, and that's the way they're going to do it. This season, we've made a loss of £10 million, but who cares? I don't really care at this stage. Let's have a look at the games that we've had previously and the games we've had without Iglesias. Since our loss to Man United in the last game that we had, we went and beat Chelsea 1-0 in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Vargas netting on 6 minutes. Great goal, great finish. We're 1-0 straight into the semi-finals, where we do play Southampton, and yeah, as you can see, a 1-1 draw at home. Yeah, we conceded virtually straight afterwards. Chadwick, I was looking at him as a replacement for Hughes, but he seems okay. He can cross the board, he can run as well, so I'm very, very tempted, but we've got no more money left, so that put an end to that in the end. After the Chelsea game, we went and thrashed Norwich 3-0. Brosinho, Vargas netting 2 in the last couple of minutes, 94th and 95th minute. Brilliant. And then in the league, we played Chelsea and Arsenal. 2 losses, a 2-1 and a 4-3. The 4-3 was really annoying. Just when we thought we got ourselves back into the game, Arsenal went and scored. So we were never in the races in this one. But they just had something extra in the tank. But yeah, 2 quick losses just like that. Very upsetting, to say the least. But we do bounce back. Brentford with thrash 5-0. And this was the first game without Iglesias. Yeah, I say we've struggled. Alright, maybe not that much, I guess, but we have played easier teams Vargas netting. Page, Williams with a cracking goal. O'Reilly and McNally scoring. As you can see, we are kind of spreading the goals around quite a little bit. Burnley 4-3. What a game. We're going to go through this game because it was end to end, and look at where all the goals have come from. 4 goals in the last 8 minutes of the game. Vargas netted in the 93rd minute. But we'll watch the goals. 21 shots apiece. I mean, this game was just end to end, and we always seem to have quite a volatile game against Burnley. The goals galore. So we'll start off as Burnley take the lead. Yeah, from the right hand side, we were very, we needed somebody in the middle like Iglesias just to hold things up. We just couldn't get anybody in there. Pages and Wakefield, and then we have Pages and McNally. McNally and Wakefield is quite a combination we're trying to put together, but McNally does equalise to make it 1-1, so that was quite nice. But Burnley go right ahead and do it again. Munro straight past our goalkeeper, not very happy. Uberman's just not in the races at all, and we do equalise as Free Hughes 2-2. There you think we'd take control of the game, but we don't. We conceded a penalty in the 84th minute to make it 3-2. We think we're dead and buried at this point. But come the 89th minute, and Vargas steps up and he starts his brace. 1 there, and then he gets the winner in the 93rd minute. I just couldn't believe our luck in this game. Brown doing very well on that left-hand side, and Vargas again. Whether that was his knee or his shin, I don't care. It's hit the back of the net, and we win 4-3. Fantastic result. Southampton Carabao Cup we just spoke about. 1-1, disappointing. Liverpool, what a victory this was. And once again, I'm going to show you the goals in this one as well. We go 1-0 down. Brasino gets sent off after 10 minutes. Yeah, it didn't look good at that point at all. We played a different formation. We played 3 in midfield, not attacking, just holding back, especially away at Liverpool. And at that point, you think we've gone down to 10 men. And yeah, a goal down as well. It doesn't look good. But the 43rd minute, Vargas steps up, runs onto a through ball from McNally, I think it was. Nets it in beautifully. Maldini over the top, though, for the winner for Pages. Wow, what a finish. And I tell you what, we held on and we played very well. As you can see, 59% possession. We did play. Let's have a look at this formation then, just to remind you all. 3 in midfield. We had Pages, McNally and Wakefield. Yeah, we haven't got really anybody else in there. So Reyes is going to be a welcome step up as well into the centre, and Wakefield can concentrate to playing it at the back if need be. We've got people coming in for all our players, left, right and centre. We're denying everybody at the minute. But today we're going to take a trip down to Tottenham. They are first. Yeah, they're first. That's the other thing as well. Because we took a couple of hits and point drops, we're lying in second spot, 3 points behind Tottenham. Just past the halfway stage now. We've lost 3 big games. Arsenal, Chelsea and Man United. 2 of them are at home, which is where I said we needed to pick points up. Tottenham are looking for their 2nd straight Premiership victory, so we're going to try and go all the way with them. But at the moment, we're not doing too bad at all. So like I say, Tottenham and then Chelsea at home, which... we're doing quite well actually. When you think about it, we are literally 8 points ahead of Man City at the moment, and everybody else is just falling by the wayside. As long as we can stay up there, I'll be happy. If we can compete for the title, that's even better for us. Here we are then, first versus second. Uberman is going to start off in goal. We've got a back 4 of Williams, Montero and Pado, and Brown and Pado establishing himself in the back 4 now. Pages, Wakefield and McNally in the centre. Yeah, you're probably wondering where Reyes is. He's injured. Yeah, we bought him while he was injured, thinking we might get a cheaper deal. It didn't kind of work out that way, did it? Although Barcelona did want about 200 odd million for him, but we managed to beat him down to about 80. So, you know, win-win. But yeah, he is injured. He'll be back in a couple of days' time anyway, so hopefully we'll be back for the next game against Chelsea. Maldini on the right-hand side, Hughes on the left. Then we've got Vargas, our top goal scorer, up front. 10 minutes in, and we get our first highlight, and it's a Bolton highlight. Right, Wakefield. Ball's played over the top. Burgess. He's a player that we were looking at as well. Again, he's going to cost over 100 million to grab hold of, but Dodds is running on goal. And Uberman stops it right on the line, just behind the post. Tottenham right out of the blocks though, but we do have a corner. It could be our first opportunity on goal maybe, and Padu wins it. Plays it into Wakefield, Montero. We've got nobody to push that ball forward. That's our problem at the moment. McNally doing his best to keep the ball going. And Hughes has just been upended. That could be a penalty, or it could be it's a free kick outside the box. How rude. I'm just wondering if that was the other way around, or whether they would have given them a penalty and Tottenham looked to have got away with it there. Free kick for Dodds, and somehow it's just managed to not go in. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of a pinball machine in there, but it's 0-0 at half time. They're coming at us again though, Tottenham. They're looking for the winner, obviously, being top of the table and at home, so the ascendancy is with them. Martin on the left hand side, all he has to do is cross it, find somebody, and there it's in back of the net. Burgess scoring his 14th goal of the season. We've just been outdone there. The ball's been played across the field, and we're just not at the races at all. We could be heading for a 4th defeat of the season. We did so well getting to this point, and now we just seem to be crumbling. It's just not cricket. We'll skip that. We don't want to see any more of them celebrations. So I'm going to shout at them, demand a little bit more. It may be a case that we push up and go attacking. Right, we'll push Wakefield up. McNally, can any of you guys play there? I guess not. Can anybody play there? Riley? Jake Brown can. McNally, you're not definitely not coming off. And we're going to bring Rabi on as well, and he can go inside forward. We're going to have our players attacking now. We need to get up there, get that ball into the box as well. Bongiorno, I'm tempted to bring him on. Vasquez as well down that left hand side. Brown's just had a torrid time of it at the moment. Right, okay. We'll see. 20 minutes to go. Now we've adjusted. We're going attacking. Will this, can we just get something out of this, and then we can always drop back again if need be. And with the loss of Iglesias as well, it just makes it 10 times worse until we get Reyes in. Burgess on that right hand side, cross comes in. He fell over. You're kidding me. He fell over. He's given the penalty. And he saved it. Justice has been served. I just don't believe that. I mean, he tripped over himself in that box. We were nowhere near him. Dodds with the corner. We get it away, sort of. Kendrick, can we just close him down a little bit? I mean, we're leaving everybody on that right side. Dodds again into Burgess. He's going to have a go, isn't he? No, Dodds. Straight into the arms of Uberman, who nearly carries it over the line. Right, a couple of minutes to go. It looks like we're heading for defeat here, and we are 1-0 Tottenham. Wow, okay. We just never at the races in that game at all. We just need, our midfield just needs to be strengthened up. And I think it's getting to that point where our players are starting to get a lot tired though. But that's another defeat. It looks like the Premiership won't be coming this season. Poor performance as to a disappointing defeat. I don't think so though. I don't think so. Tottenham were just too good for us in the end. We'll see how everybody else gets on now as well. I'm a little bit disappointed, I'm not going to lie. We're 6 points behind Tottenham now. They've really turned it around, and they're still unbeaten as well. Teams are closing up on us pretty quickly. Right, we're going to move over to the Chelsea game. We'll see you guys very shortly. Right, we're just going to play a slightly different formation for this game, mainly because we're going to put Wakefield into defence. We're going to bring Ampadu out a little bit. He can play as anchorman, so hence by the little bit of a skew with defensive midfield type attacking. I don't know what you call it, but that's the way we're going to go. We're going to try and go attacking. I was very tempted to bring Brown back as well. I'm still tempted to do that, so we'll see how this one goes. Uberman's going to play in goal. Williams, Montero, Wakefield this time, and Brown at the back. We've got Ampadu. He's going to drop back a bit just to try and accommodate most of our players and play them in their respective places. McNally in the centre midfield. We've got Brown just playing ahead of him as well, with Hughes and Maldini either side, and then Vargas up front. Our players are very, very tired. Chelsea, on the other hand, we welcome back Iglesias. He's coming back for his first game since leaving the club. Hopefully he's not going to be too resistant, although I do find that playing at the back a waste of talent, I feel. Big game is starting off. We've lost to Tottenham, so let's not try and lose to Chelsea as Tottenham take a first minute lead. Wow, that's literally on kick-off. And they've been pegged back straight away as well on 11 minutes. Doku with it. We have an attack with Brown to Brown. They're not brothers. Cross comes in. And Vargas, who hasn't, he's offside. How are you offside? That is, I feel like I've been robbed here. I don't... really? We're not getting a break. It's a fantastic goal, but Tottenham have gone 2-1 up now. The goals are flying in over in that game. Own goal after 15 minutes. Wow. Right, Chelsea. Brian with the goal kick. Plays it to Iglesias. I just find it very bizarre seeing him in the central defence, although I probably could use him there around about now. Rodriguez races in. That's a great sliding tackle. Comes off the Chelsea player for a goal kick. Didn't really want to use anchor players in the team at the minute, but with Vargas has now gone and put us 1-0 up there. How did that happen? It is me chatting about the formation. Vargas, 29th goal of the season. We're 1-0 up. 40 odd minutes. I mean, is this another change of format? I mean, he comes on the back post. Nobody picked him up. They're all sitting there in the centre. Vargas just strolls along. Tottenham is still winning. Looks like there's a sending off there as well. So Wolves, I don't think I'm going to get back into the game. But at the moment, we're doing all right. You weren't that bad, but I think you can all improve. I think that's a little bit of a kick in the teeth, though, I guess. I'm just thinking whether to drop another player back. Just have two in midfield, anchor man, and just play it safe. Just keep this lead. As Chelsea have a corner ball. And somehow it's just snuck in. I mean, how on earth did that happen? Straight from a corner kick. Gone to sleep. We can't clear it. And it's gone over the line. It's been bundled over the line. In fact, it's just squeezed over the line. I mean, the goalkeeper did well. And then there, nobody picked it up. Nobody. Brown, get your foot on it. Right, we're going to have to do it all again. Demand a little bit more. We're at home. Come on. We can't afford to lose points here. Man City are beating Liverpool 1-0. So they're now 3 points behind us. And we are now 8 points behind Spurs. We need Wolves to give us a miracle here. Antonelli from Maldini. He's not really been at the races at all. Inside forward on attack. Jake Brown, can you drop back and put Ampadu there then? We'll do that instead. And let's see if that anything happens there. I mean, that is another one of our greatest formations, I feel. One that held us together in our first couple of seasons in the Premiership, as Brown passes it to Brown. And then Wakefield. Lovely play. Lovely interaction between the players. Hughes down that left-hand side. He's not really been up to much. And that's poor. I think come the summer, if we have enough money, we are going to have to start replacing some of these players. Because I do think they are starting to... deteriorate very slightly. I mean, some of the old... I mean, McNally, he's not. So that's a good sign. A lot of our players are. Maldini, I feel like he is deteriorating slightly. Brown almost overran it there, but Hughes. Vargas is in the middle. Find Vargas back, but Antonelli, come on! Get in! Get in! 10 minutes to go. We are not going that. We're going to go a little bit cautious now. We'll just sit back a little bit as well. But Brown does well. Hughes does ever so well on that left-hand side. The cross comes in. And Antonelli on the back post. Wonderful stuff. Would Maldini have got there? I doubt it very much. But it's we're 2-1 up. That's great. That is great. Tottenham, sorry, are 4-1 up now. I've just seen another goal go in as well. As we're trying to see this game out now. This could be a formation we drop back to as well. Another chance at the top. No, we don't get there either. We thought we won it back there. We're into the last minute and a half of the game. Oh, I thought that was in. Uberman. Whoa, close. Let's take it to one of our players, Brown. Not to one of theirs. Ampadu, give it him back. Nice. Brown just down the line. That should be it. It's a throw in. Apparently, the ball goes out. There was a massive car that went by with a big exhaust that decided it wasn't going to be quiet. Gomez, and that's it. Game over. Oh, come on! I tell you what, that was nerve-wracking. Very, very nerve-wracking. Chelsea come to us 17 shots to our 10, but we do succeed over Chelsea in the league, so we do get our revenge back. So we are beating the big boys. Excellent effort, guys. Well played. We are beating the big boys, but it's the games that really matter. 8 points clear of Man City, which is good. Did they win then? They must have won. They were playing Liverpool, I believe. They lost 4-2 to Liverpool. Wow. Liverpool have been taking a little bit of stick. Now, I want to show you something now. Bear in mind, Fulham are 10th in the table. Just have a look at this. Just have a look at it. Schedule. There's a scoreline that stands above all else. I'm just ringing it round here, and boom, 7-0 against Fulham. Fulham absolutely smashed them. Absolutely battered them. 4 goals for Laycock, Deludui, and a goal drink as well. 7-0. It's quite some time ago, but you know what? I forgot to mention it earlier on, and yeah, they lost 7-0. 7-0. Right, okay, let's have a look at see what's happening now. Brown gets one over Chelsea. Of course, he played against his old club as well. Iglesias, not a great return for him, but I don't really care. He wants to go for 100 million. I welcome him back, no questions asked. Vargas set for goal difference. He's now 1 away from 25 league goals. Wow, after getting another one. Someone spotted Ampadu. Very interesting. Maybe, I mean, that formation kind of worked for us as well. Because we are lacking of players in certain positions. We've only got a squad of around about 20. We want 25. So we are missing quite a lot of key players. And I do believe come the summer, well, even now, if we had the money, we'd go out and just strengthen our back 4 at least anyway, or midfield, another one. But we haven't got the funds, unfortunately. It's FA Cup time, and then it's the Carabao Cup. Right, we're going to come back. We're going to skip past the FA Cup. We're going to come back to the Carabao Cup semi-final, where it's all level at 1-1. And then we've got Newcastle at home. So hopefully a couple of more points. And then we play Wolves again. Unbelievable. And then we come into the Euro Cup knockout stages as well, whenever that's going to be played. So if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.